Solve for x using the quadratic formula. The first thing that I'm going to do is label the a value, the b value, and the c value. Once I've done that, I'm going to plug them into the quadratic formula by substituting all of the variables. I'm going to go and begin to do that. So now I'm going to get x equal to negative b, and b is going to be 2, plus or minus the square root of b squared. Reminder that b is 2. So we get 2 to the second power, and we're going to subtract 4 multiplied with a multiplied with c, so that's going to be 2 and negative 1. All of this is going to get divided by 2 multiplied with a, and the a value is 2. Now this is a process of simplification, so I'm going to begin with negative 2 plus or minus the square root of 2 squared. That's 2 times 2, which gives me 4. We're going to multiply the negative 4 times 2, which gives me negative 8. But if we multiply that to a negative 1, we're now going to get positive 8. This is going to get divided by the quantity 2 times 2. That gives me a 4. So this equals negative 2 plus or minus the square root of 12, since 4 plus 8 is 12. And this is all over 4. Now 12 is not a perfect square, but we can simplify the radical expression by getting the prime factorization. 12 is the same thing as 4 times 3. 3 is prime. 4 is the same thing as 2 times 2. And now I've gotten all of the prime numbers. So I can rewrite the square root of 12 as the square root of 2 times 2 times 3. So I get that x is equal to negative 2 plus or minus the square root of 2 times 2 times 3 all over 4. Now I'm going to try and get all of the pairs underneath the radical, and for each pair that I get, one of that quantity is going to exit the square root. So, and then I'm going to cancel out the pairs. So this is going to leave me with negative 2 plus or minus 2 root 3 all over 4. It's at this point that I now want to check my numerator and see if my constants share a common factor. And here they do. The common factor is 2. So I can factor out a 2. And negative 2 divided by 2 is going to give me the negative 1. I have plus or minus, and 2 divided by 2 gives me 1. So I get 1 root 3. All of this is divided by 4. Now the 2 over 4, I can simplify that since 2 fits inside of 4 twice. So I get that x is equal to negative 1 plus or minus root 3. No longer specifying that 1 in front. All divided by 2.